In this section, we're going to go over trigonometric identities. Now, trigonometric identities is going to be the whole thing of Chapter 5, but there's going to be parts to it where concepts we're going to apply on how we're going to use trigonometric identities. Now, as defined in the book, trigonometric identities are identities that involve trigonometric functions. You already know a few basic trigonometric identities. The reciprocal and the quotient identities below follow directly from the definition of the sixth trigonometric function introduced in lesson 4-1, which in our case 4.1. So within the concept of the reciprocal and quotient identities, sine theta is equal to 1 over cosecant theta. So this is what I'm going to be talking about when it comes to reciprocal identities. So when I'm talking about reciprocal identities, if I ask you what is the reciprocal identity for sine theta, you would say 1 over cosecant theta. For cosine theta is equal to 1 over secant theta. Tangent theta is 1 over cotangent theta. Cosecant theta is 1 over sine theta. Secant theta is 1 over cosine theta. And cotangent theta is equal to 1 over tangent theta. Now, you only use this when I'm talking about reciprocal identities or if I ask you reciprocal identities. But in certain cases, you can use these to solve and verify identities. Now, most of the time, I will be asking quotient identities with another set of identities. Now, the quotient identity is when tangent theta is equal to sine theta over cosine theta. And cotangent theta is cosecant theta over sine theta. So you should have this in your notes and memorize these by heart, especially when we're going to have pop quizzes over these identities, including some others we're going to go over. And a little tidbit is on below. You can use these basic trigonometric identities to find trigonometric values. As with any fraction, the denominator cannot equal to 0. So as I said before, you should have these in your notes, memorize it by heart, especially tangent theta and cotangent theta. Know that by heart, and then with another set that we're going to go over later on, you should know that by heart, especially when it comes to the test for this chapter.